Wagwan everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Patrick and this is the Big Up Jamaica channel. Here we talk about all things Jamaica. We will discuss everything from headline news, entertainment, history, music, sports, culture and more. So make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all things Jamaica. In today's video we'll be covering the history of Port Royal. Once called the wickedest city on earth, Port Royal Jamaica was a place where pirates ruled the seas, gold flowed like water, and sin knew no limits. But its glory came crashing down literally when nature struck back. This is the rise and fall of Port Royal. Today, Port Royal is a quiet fishing village on the outskirts of Kingston, but in the 1600s, it was the Las Vegas of the Caribbean, a thriving hub for trade, treasure and debauchery. Port Royal earned its infamous reputation as the playground of pirates and privateers. Let's dive into its scandalous history. Port Royal's story begins in 1655, when the English seized Jamaica from Spain. The tiny sand spit at the mouth of Kingston Harbor was transformed into a strategic naval base. Soon Port Royal became the headquarters for privateers, English-backed pirates who raided Spanish ships and colonies for treasure. With men like Henry Morgan, who later became governor of Jamaica, Port Royal flourished as a haven for pirates. Wealth poured in and with it came something else, corruption. By the 1660s, Port Royal was booming. At its peak, it was one of the richest cities in the New World. Merchants traded in gold, silver, rum, and enslaved Africans. But it wasn't just trade that made Port Royal infamous. The city was overflowing with brothels, taverns, and gambling houses. It's said there were more bars and brothels per square mile than anywhere else on earth. Sailors and pirates spent fortunes overnight, indulging in every vice imaginable. Preachers called it Sodom of the New World. And they weren't wrong. Then came June 7, 1692. The day judgment struck. A massive earthquake ripped through Port Royal, followed by a tsunami. In just minutes, nearly two-thirds of the city sank into the sea. Eyewitnesses claimed the ground opened up, swallowing entire streets, taverns, and churches. Thousands died instantly. Many saw it as divine punishment for the city's sins. The wickedest city on earth had been erased by the sea. Though Port Royal was partially rebuilt, it never regained its glory. Fires, hurricanes, and another earthquake followed, leaving the city in ruins. Trade shifted to Kingston, and Port Royal faded into history. Today, divers explore its sunken streets, preserved beneath the waves. Port Royal stands as both a warning and a wonder, a reminder of human greed, power, and the unstoppable force of nature. So when you hear about Port Royal, remember, it wasn't just a pirate city. It was the beating heart of an empire, a playground of sin, and a city swallowed by the sea. The wickedest city on earth lives on in legend. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, big up yourself and walk good. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the playlists section of my channel. There you will find all my videos conveniently arranged by the various genres such as history, true crime, music, culture, tourism, etc. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be instantly notified for new videos on all things Jamaica. See you on the next one.